Hey, everybody, welcome to this edition of Reading Through the Quran. And I'm going to be in Jonah. This is the 10th Surah. And if you've never read the Quran, then you're definitely in for a treat. So I'm already in the 10th chapter. If you've never heard Surah before, just think of it as like a chapter. And I've been going through the Quran now for, I don't know, quite a bit. But I've been a little bit on a little bit of a delay. But anyway, I'm back at it and wanting to get through this surah. So I really always believe in reading kind of the sources of material. It's easy to kind of critique, and I certainly grew up a Southern California guy critiquing many things, especially many kind of religious kind of ideas. That was kind of normal to me, but I've never really read through them. And it wasn't until later on in life that I started reading through the Quran, and I found it absolutely interesting. If you've never read the Quran, boy, man, you're going to be blown away by the material that's in the Quran. It is quite interesting. And just remember, there's a lot of people in our world that actually hold to this. So let's get into it. Again, going to the source is super important. You know, me growing up secular progressive, sometimes we're kind of scared to go into the sources. That's not usually what we want to do, but it is good. Intellectually, it's good, and just integrity-wise, it's good to get into the sources. So let's get into it. This is, again, Surah 10. I'm going to start at verse 1, and I'm just going to go for a little bit, okay? So it says, "In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful." Okay. These are verses of the wise book. "It is surprising for mankind that we have inspired a man among them, saying, 'Warn mankind and bring to those who believe the good news that they have a sure footing with their Lord.' The unbelievers say, 'Indeed, this is merely a magician.' Indeed, your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and when he established himself upon the throne, directing all things, there is no intercessor except by his permission. That is Allah, your Lord, so worship him. Oh, will you not remember?" Okay, sounds like it's getting a lot of its stuff again from the book of Exodus, the idea of 6 days. God made the earth and the things therein. And then it says there is no intercessor except by his permission. And so I would imagine that there is a permission given in Islam for an intercessor. And it says, "To him all of you will return. It is a promise of Allah. In truth, indeed, he produces creation, then reproduces it, so that he may reward those who believe and do good works with justice. While as for those who disbelieve, theirs will be a boiling drink, a painful doom, because they disbelieved." Now, if you've gone through some of the Quran with me already, you know that this is an exciting section. The reason why is because Surah 10 gives us another way that you're going to be tormented or, punished in hell. I mean, that's the really exciting part of the Quran is, man, every chapter gives you a new way you are going to face punishment if you do not believe this message. I mean, it's pretty intense. I mean, there's a lot of, amazing impending doom that's going to happen. And this one's great because it says the disbelievers, theirs will be a boiling drink in painful doom. That's new. We haven't heard that one yet. So it's kind of exciting. Now, I, went to school in Southern California. I went to all public school. And so this reminds me a little bit of junior high. So around the 7th and 8th grade, to where you kind of boast and everything gets more intense as you continue to boast. Oh yeah, that's what you're going to do? Well, then I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, that's what you're going to do? Then I'm going to do this. And you keep kind of bantering back and forth, upping one another. Well, the Quran certainly has that in it, in its descriptions of how you're going to be punished in hell. So this one, again, is a new one: boiling drink and painful doom. And it says, it is he who establishes the sun a splendor and the moon a light, and measured stages for her, so that you might know the number of the years and the reckoning. Allah did not create that except in truth. He details the signs for people who have knowledge. Okay. It says, indeed, in the difference of day and night, and all that Allah has created in the heavens and on the earth are signs, indeed, for people who fear Allah. Indeed, those who do not expect to meet us, but desire the life of this world and feel secure in it, and those who are neglectful of our signs. Their home will be the fire, because of what they used to earn. Okay, so if you don't believe it, again, fire is awaiting. Indeed, those who believe and do good works, their Lord guides them by their faith. Rivers flow beneath them in the gardens of delight. There's no doubt that the Quran paints a continual picture of fear, that, really belief is predicated on fearing what's going to happen to you. It's mentioned all the time. The way it describes heaven is always this idea of rivers will flow beneath them in the gardens of delight. I'm sure there's other descriptions of what that garden of delight will be like. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to be. But it talks over and over about just the rivers that flow beneath them in the gardens of delight. But the descriptions again of hell are, man, it just gets gnarlier and gnarlier. So I would imagine if you're Muslim, man, to read the Quran, there's a lot of fear. Man, that's why I would stay in. It's because, man, who wants to go through boiling and burning and impending doom and, getting your face ripped off and all the descriptions that it's talked about? It is downright horror film. And it says, their prayer in them will be, glory be to you, O Allah. And their greeting in them will be peace. And their conclusion of their prayer will be, praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. If Allah were to hasten evil people as they would hasten good, their respite would already have expired. But we allow those who do not look forward to the meeting with us to wander blindly in their insolence. And if misfortune touches a man, he calls out to us on his side or sitting or standing. But when we have relieved him of the misfortune, he goes his way as if he had not called out to us because of a misfortune that afflicted him. In this way, what they do is made good to the wasteful. We destroyed the generations before you when they did wrong, and their messengers came to them with clear proofs, but they would not believe. In this way, we reward the guilty people. Then we established you as caliphs on the earth after them, so that we might see how you behave. And when our clear signs are recited to them, those who do not look forward to the meeting with us say, bring a Quran other than this, or change it. Say, it is not for me to change it of my own accord. I will only follow what is inspired within me. Indeed, if I disobey my Lord, I fear the retribution of an awful day. Say, if Allah had so willed, I would not have recited it to you, nor would he have made it known to you. I dwelt among you a whole lifetime before it. Have you then no sense? Who does greater wrong than he who invents a lie about Allah and denies his signs? Indeed, the guilty are never successful. They worship besides Allah that neither hurts them nor benefits them. And they say, these are our intercessors with Allah. Say, would you inform Allah of what he doesn't know in the heavens or on the earth? Praised be he, and highly exalted above all that you associate. Mankind was but one community, then they differed, and if they had not been for a word that had already gone forth from your Lord, it would have been judged between them in regard to what they disagree about. And they will say, if only a sign were sent down upon him from his Lord. Then say, the unseen belongs to Allah. So wait, indeed, I am waiting for you. Now, if you're having problems understanding, it's because it's very difficult to understand. It's not very clear what's going on, when it's going on, who it's going on to. That is part of the interesting thing of the Quran. And when we cause mankind a taste of mercy after some adversity which had afflicted them, look, they have some plot against our signs. Say, Allah is swifter in plotting. Indeed, our messengers write down what you plot. Hey, you plot, Allah's better at plotting. It is he who makes you go on the land and the sea until when you are in the ships and they sail with them with a fair breeze and they are glad in them, a storm wind reaches them and the wave comes to them from every side and they think that they are overwhelmed in it. They call out to Allah, making their faith pure for him only. If you deliver us from this, we indeed will be among the grateful. Yet when he has delivered them, look, they rebel in the earth wrongfully. O mankind, your rebellion is only against yourself. Enjoyment of the life of this world, then to us is your return, and we shall proclaim to what you used to do. The life of this world is only like water that we send down from the sky. Then the earth's growth of what men and cattle eat mingled with it, until when the earth has taken on her them, and the wave comes to them from every side. And it says, and when the earth has taken on her ornaments, and it is embellished, and her people think that they are her masters, our commandment comes by night or by day, and we make it as reaped corn as if it had not flourished yesterday. In this way we explain the signs for people who reflect. And Allah summons to the abode of peace and leads those whom he wills to a straight path. For those who do good is the best and more. Neither dust nor disgrace comes near their faces. Such people are the rightful companions of the garden. They will remain in it. And those who earn evil deeds, repayment of each evil deed by one like it, and disgrace overtakes them, they have no protector from Allah. As if their faces had been covered with a cloak of darkest night, such people are the rightful companions of the fire. They will remain in it. On the day when we gather them all together, then we say to those who ascribe partners, stand back, you and your partners, and we separated them, the one from the other. And their partners say, it was not us you worshipped. Allah is sufficient as a witness between us and you, that we were unaware of your worship. There every soul experiences what it did previously, and they are returned to Allah, their rightful Lord, and what they used to devise has failed them. Say, who provides for you from the sky and the earth, or who owns hearing and sight, and who brings forth the living from the dead and brings forth the dead from the living, and who directs the course? And they will say, Allah. Then say, will you not then keep your duty? That is Allah, your rightful Lord, after the truth. What is there except error? How then are you turning away? In this way is the word of the Lord justified, covering those who do wrong, that they do not believe. Say, is there among your partners one that produces creation and then reproduces it? Say, Allah produces creation, then reproduces it. How then are you misled? Say, is there among your partners one that leads people to the truth? Say, Allah leads people to the truth. Is he who leads people to the truth more deserving to be followed, or he who doesn't find the way unless he is guided? What ails you? How do you judge? Most of them don't follow anything but speculation. Surely speculation cannot in any way take the place of truth. Indeed, Allah is aware of what they do. And this Quran is not such as could ever be produced by anyone except Allah. But it is a confirmation of what was before it and an exposition of what is decreed for mankind from the Lord of the worlds. It in it is no doubt. Okay. So it talks about the excellence of the Quran, that it is produced amazingly. Now, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting statement. And, when something says, man, this is really a beautiful book, you might want to read it and look into it and kind of go and examine it and just go, hey, is this like a miraculous book? It's interesting. When you read the Hebrew Bible and you just start reading from Genesis on, it really has an amazing narrative. It goes over, people's lives in detail and just breaks down their genealogies and it keeps going and going, all with the same family thread. It's a family lineage. The Hebrew Bible is, have you ever been into a family lineage, like your family lineage? Well, that's what the Bible is. And it's unbelievable. You read through it and the depthness and the richness and the prophetic messages that are in the Bible are unbelievably powerful. If you don't believe in a God or that a God has spoken, well, then you're going to have to tango with the Hebrew Bible and you're going to have to deal with it because there is some serious proofs that you're going to have to look into. It's that amazing of a collection of writings. Is the Quran like that? Is the Quran similar to the Hebrew Bible in its amazement? I got to tell you, just as a person who's reading the Quran, it's not even close. The Quran leaves a ton to be desired, and I'm just on Surah 10. I would want the Quran to be something where you read it and you go, wow, that is amazing, and I get it, and wow, this answers this and this answers that. But I tell you what, when you read it, you don't know what you're reading. You're not sure who, what, where, when, why. There's no narration. So there's no narrative in the Quran. And so that makes it quite difficult. You're not sure what it's talking about. It doesn't feel very prophetic. It feels very ranty, if anything. If you don't obey, you're going to burn in hell. That's the big message that I'm getting. And it says, okay, so it says, or do they say he has invented it? Say, then bring a surah like it and call on all you can besides Allah if you are truthful. So some people, I guess in that day even, were saying, hey man, what are you talking about? This sounds weird. And the answer is, hey, there's nothing like this. This is amazing. And if you don't believe it, because Allah's making you not believe it, so you can burn in hell. And that's kind of what you're getting in the Quran so far. So I'm waiting for something different. I'm rooting for it. Hoping for something else to come out of it. It says, no, but they denied that, the knowledge of which they could not comprehend. I guess I'm not comprehending too well. And of which the interpretation has not yet come to them. Or maybe the interpretation just hasn't yet come to them. Maybe I need an interpreter. It says, even in this way did those before them deny. Then see what were the consequences for the wrongdoers. And among them is he who believes in it, and among them is he who does not believe in it. And your Lord is best aware of the corrupters. And if they deny you, say, to me, my work, and to you, your work. You are innocent of what I do, and I am innocent of what you do. And among them are some who listen to you, but you can make the deaf hear even though they do not understand. Interesting. And among them is he who looks toward you, but can you guide the blind even though they do not see? Indeed, Allah does not wrong mankind in anything, but mankind wrong themselves. I definitely see that's true. And on the day when he will gather them together, as if they had delayed just an hour of the day, recognizing one another, those who denied the meeting with Allah and were not guided will indeed have perished. Hey, if you don't meet, perishing time. Whether we let you see some of what we promised them or cause you to die, still their return is to us, and Allah, moreover, is the witness over what they do. And for every nation there is a messenger, and when their messenger comes, it will be judged fairly between them, and they will not be wronged. And they say, when will this promise be fulfilled if you are truthful? Say, I have no power to hurt or benefit myself, except what Allah wills. For every nation there is an appointed time. When their time comes, then they cannot put it off for an hour or hasten it. Say, have you thought? Then his doom comes to you as a raid by night, or in the day, that there is of it that the guilty ones want to hasten. Okay, so again, eternal punishment and, hey, getting raided. That doesn't sound too good either. It is then that when it has come upon you that you believe. What now, when you have been hastening it? Then will it be said to those who dealt unjustly, taste the torment of eternity. Are you repaid for anything except what you earned? And they asked you to inform them, is it true? Say, yes, but my Lord, indeed it is true, and you cannot escape. And if each soul that does wrong had everything that is on the earth, it would seek to ransom itself with it. And they will feel remorse within them when they see the doom. But it has been judged between them fairly, and they are not wronged. Again, it feels very junior high like you're going to get it. And when you get it, man, are we going to be glad you get it? When you get judged, man, we're going to see it. And boy, you're going to feel sorry at that time. Indeed, truly, all that is in the heavens and on the earth belongs to Allah. Indeed, truly, Allah's promise is true, but most of them do not know. He brings to life and gives death, and to him you will be returned. O mankind, there has come to you an exhortation from the Lord, a balm for what is in the hearts, a guidance, and a mercy for believers. Say, let them rejoice in the bounty of Allah, and in his mercy it is better than what they hoard. Say, have you considered what provision Allah has sent down to you, or for you, how you have made of its parts that are lawful and unlawful? Has Allah permitted you to do this, or do you invent a lie about Allah? Okay, so I'm going to stop there at verse 60. It's a good place to stop. Jonah, part 1. And it's in the books. We did it. We're reading through the source. What happens if you believe it? That's the big question of anything. What happens when you truly believe it? What is your life like? What would you do? Already we've seen in some surahs, there are some huge ramifications for what it's saying. I'm not going to get into all of it again, but boy, you really need to read the source. And then you'll understand why countries and people groups do what they do. Okay, so even growing up secular progressive, we have a philosophy, we have something that we're believing too, and it has ramifications. Every worldview has a ramification. It's just, what is it? Okay, you guys take care, okay? Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.